Now of the surface borders, the superior border. The superior border is attached to the posterior border of the hard palate. Means this is the superior border where the soft palate is attached to the posterior border of the hard palate. Then lateral border. The lateral border, they are present on the sides. These are the lateral border. And this lateral border is continuous on both sides with the wall of the pharynx. Continuous with the wall of the pharynx. While the inferior border, this is the inferior border. This inferior border is free and concave. In the midline, from this inferior border, a conical projection is seen that is known as the uvula. It is the uvula. It is projected in the midline from the inferior border of the soft palate. Now, from the base of the uvula, there are two mucosal folds that extend downwards, and they form the boundary of this tonsillar fossa. Tonsillar fossa. In this tonsillar fossa, it is palatine tonsil. It is the palatine tonsil's rest. One fold, that is the anterior, that is the palatoglossal arch or palatoglossal fold. From the base of the uvula extends, this is the palatoglossal arch or the fold that extends downwards and the forwards. That extends downwards and the forwards and unite at the junction of anterior 2/3 and the posterior 1/3 of the tongue. This palatoglossal arch forms the boundary, lateral boundary of this opening, that is the oropharyngeal isthmus. Oropharyngeal isthmus, through which oral cavity communicates with the oropharynx. Its lateral boundary is formed by this palatoglossal arch. This palatoglossal arch also forms the anterior boundary of this tonsillar fossa. This palatoglossal arch has a muscles. This muscles is the palatoglossus muscles. Palatoglossus muscles is present deep to this arch. Now, from the base of the uvula, another fold, that fold is the palatopharyngeal fold or the arch, extends downwards and the backwards. Palatoglossus downwards and the forwards, and the palatopharyngeal, it is the downwards and the backwards. And this palatopharyngeal arch forms the posterior boundary of this tonsillar fossa, where the palatine tonsil is present. This palatopharyngeal arch is continuous with the wall of the pharynx because this palatopharyngeal arch contains a muscles, that is the palatopharyngeus muscles. Palatopharyngeus muscles. So there are two folds or arch that extend downwards, forwards and the downwards, backwards from the base of this uvula. Uvula, a conical projection, the inferior border of the soft palate. It is the palatoglossal arch or fold, palatopharyngeal arch or fold. The palatoglossal arch forms the boundary of the oropharyngeal isthmus. This is the oropharyngeal. While and it also forms the boundary of the tonsillar fossa. Palatopharyngeal arch forms the posterior boundary of the tonsillar fossa and have the muscles. Palatoglossal arch have the palatoglossus muscles and the palatopharyngeal arch have the palatopharyngeus muscles. So, the soft palate has the two surface, anterior surface or oral surface, that is the concave and directed downwards and the forwards. The posterior surface, it is the convex, directed upwards and the backwards, that is also known as the pharyngeal surface, and it has the three borders: superior, lateral and the inferior border. This inferior border have the important features. These are the features of the inferior border of the soft palate.